How to get your first customer when you first go self-employed or start your business. It's the golden ticket. That's what you told yourself when you started your business. You promised yourself that you'd start with a bang and that you'd grow exponentially from there. You sold yourself on an audacious lie. You promised yourself success from day dot. But it's not going to happen. At least, that's how it seems. A feeling which will actually be lifted once you get that first customer roll through the door. So let me show you how to make that happen. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Getting your first customer when you go self-employed or first start your business is the first time that your business can truly call itself a business. And doing what I'm about to share with you is how you're going to get your first client rolling through the door. The biggest issue you face at the moment, at the beginning of your journey, is that absolutely nobody knows who you are. Not yet, at least. So that's what this video is all about. Letting some people know that you exist. Who are your ideal customers? Your dream customer? Your perfect customer? That's your first port of call. Identify exactly who you want to work with. I don't mean this as some avatar exercise, although I will make a video on that in the future. No. Today, we are looking for real people in the real world that you want to work with. You already have an idea about who your dream customer is, and you probably have an example floating around in your head of a real person that fulfills those requirements. That's who I want you to focus on. This is something I still do to this day, even when I'm busy, and I'll likely never stop. After all, you are never too busy for the perfect customer. I did just this fairly recently. I came across a brand that I really wanted to work with. They're a photographer, and they take some of the most beautiful and artistic headshots I think I've ever seen. I spent a little while researching the brand, and more importantly, the man behind it all. After I got a good idea about the brand and the photographic genius behind it, I reached out. I had already figured out that the man behind the brand would appreciate a straightforward and direct approach because he was a straightforward and direct kind of guy. So that's what I did. I reached out and I told him that his incredible work had caught my attention. Moreover, that I loved his style, that he somehow managed to make photographs feel like paintings. He took headshots and turned out works of artistic and creative excellence. I told him that if he ever needed a copywriter, it's me he should call. On paper, that's a terrible call to action. But in this instance, I knew it would win the day because he was a direct and straightforward kind of guy, and he would appreciate a direct and straightforward approach. When you are a virtual unknown, you cannot rely on people finding you. It's not only that though. No matter how well known you are, you can't rely on your dream customer finding you when you most want to be found. As a business owner, you are here to serve the needs of your potential customers. With that being said, your business exists to serve the needs of you and your lifestyle. The people you owe money to for your bills aren't going to wait for your dream customer to come rolling in. They need you to take immediate action. You need you to take immediate action. Your dream customer doesn't know it yet, but they need you to take immediate action. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. So what can you do to get that first sale? When you look into the world, who do you see that you'd love to work with? And I mean specific individuals. Find them. Find their social media channels. Find their email address. Find their phone number. You need to be able to identify a few things in those people. 1. Do they actually need what you're selling? As in, do they experience the problem that your product or service will solve? 2. Would this person favour a direct approach, or would they need some warm-up time? And 3. Is this person someone that you feel comfortable, confident and competent dealing with. This gives you enough information to start reaching out. If you feel the person would appreciate a direct approach, then open by telling them what it is about them that caught your attention, what you think you could do for them, and why you'd love to work with them. If, however, you think the customer would prefer a less direct approach, then you need to make the first round of interactions solely about them. You need to tell them that you admire them and why. You need to tell them what it is about them that caught your attention. And, most importantly of all, you need to ask them to tell you about themselves. Whichever approach you take, the end result is still the same. You have declared your intentions. You have told that person that you would like to work with them, that you would like to help them, that you would like to provide them with a service or a product. You haven't gone in blind to this situation. So it's not going to be an annoying cold DM, because you've spent time and energy researching this person, and they will feel it when you are interacting with them and talking to them. The purpose of this exercise is you giving yourself the opportunity to crowbar your way into their line of sight, so that your product, your service, your solution becomes visible to them. There are no guarantees of success with this or anything else, but you will 100% guarantee failure if you don't try. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Sometimes it's better just to put yourself out there and ask. In this video, I shared with you a tactic that will help you get your first customer through the door. More to the point, it will help you get your dream customer on board. Use this tactic sparingly because it is super time consuming and you don't want to appear to be a spammer. If you go around telling everybody that you admire them and that they're amazing, then your words begin to lose all meaning. So don't do that. Use this tactic just for your dream customers. People don't hate cold calls, DMs and emails. They just hate it when those cold calls, DMs and emails are lazy, when they feel like a copy and paste. A well-researched and well-thought-out cold call, DM or email is generally welcomed by people and is actually responsible for the sale of millions of pounds worth of services and products every single year.